Hello, tubers! Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are, and thank you for watching Cooper's Thai Adventure. Welcome back. Today, I want to talk to you about how to stay in Thailand without a retirement visa long term. But before I get into today's subject, I have to give a couple of special thanks and shout outs to, first off, to Papa Bear for sending me a $1.99 super thanks. Thank you, Mr. Papa Bear. Much appreciated, sir. And the second one goes out to Mr. Ting Tong John, who sent me a $4.99 super chat. Thank you, Mr. Ting Tong John. Again, much appreciated. And if you would like to help our channel and you're enjoying the unique content that Darlene and I are putting out, very easy. You can click on the More button on the description on our channel, and you'll see in the link down below here the Buy Me a Coffee option. Click it, and you can choose to buy us a coffee if you wish to say thank you for the great content that we're putting out to you and the unique content. You can click that. Also, you can click on the super thanks down below here and give us a thank you that way. Other than that, what you can also do to help us, please, is just hit that thumbs up button. Every video that you watch of ours, just hit that thumbs up button. It helps promote our videos, and also hit that subscribe button, and it boosts the YouTube algorithm so they can get our content to more people that are like-minded, like you and I, that would like to get more information on Thailand, Jomtien, and Pattaya areas. So, without further ado, let's get into today's topic. Got to put on my trusty glasses because I made quite a lot of notes on this, and I've done and I got to put this disclaimer out. This is in my personal research. Before I get into it, sorry about the t-shirt blending with the curtains. I had one subscriber notice that, and it happens to be our favorite color, magnolia and brown. Cream and brown. We like them. They blend well and look kind of modern. So thank you so much for noticing. So today's topic is going to be about how to extend your stay in Thailand without going the retirement visa. If you're under 50, or even if you're above 50 and you're not sure if Thailand is the place for you yet, and you want to come out and just give it a try, how can you stay longer than 90 days? Well, that's what we're going to talk to you about in today's discussion. And let's get the show started. Here we go. The way to extend your stay, and it's a very easy one. I picked the easiest one out there. I know there's different ways out there. Excuse me, let me just adjust my camera there. Looked a bit off tilt. Apologies for that. Is the education visa. And I'm going to go over with you the pros, the cons, how it works, what the requirements are, and how long you can do it for. Let's get into it. The education known as the ED visa options and courses. Well, what courses are there out there? Well, there's loads. I did my research, and this is only from what I can find. I'm sure there's probably a lot more out there. I got to put that out because I'll get some feedback in the comments saying, hey, Cooper, you forgot this one, you forgot that one. Well, for today's ease of video, I've selected the top 5. First one, language course. If you want to learn how to speak Thai, it is a very easy way to stay in Thailand longer. You can do a 3-month course, you can do a 6-month course, 9-month course, 1-year course, and it is renewable. So you can renew that course after 1 year. All these courses are renewable, by the way. Moving on to the next one, Muay Thai, martial arts. Hey, if you're fit and you're strong enough and you want to learn to defend yourself, you can do a Muay Thai course, also extendable. Moving on, massage therapy. Hey, if you're interested in learning how to do massage therapy, maybe you want to do it as a career or a part-time job. You can come to Thailand, you can do all the way up to a year course, and also that one too is renewable. Could be a great way to meet women. If you're a single guy and you don't know how to meet women, get yourself on a massage course. There's going to be lots of women there. So, moving on. 4, culinary course for cooking. Maybe you love the Thai food and you got ambitions to be a chef in a restaurant, or you just want to learn how they cook it. You can do a Thai culinary course and also get the visa, the education visa for that as well, and it is also renewable. 5, one of my personal favorites, scuba diving, all the way up to instructor. And I'm going to go into that a little bit of what that entails, because I know, because I have been scuba diving for the past 30 years. So you can start out, never done scuba diving a day in your life, and it's a great adventure underwater. You're going to see things you've never seen before, and I recommend it to anybody that's never tried it. And you can start with your open water course. That's your first entry level, and you could do that all the way up to instructor. Well, I can tell you from personal experience, you got open water, you got advanced open water, you've then got tech diving, you got master diving or dive master, assistant instructor, and instructor. So there are quite a few courses out there. There's wreck diving as well. You can include that in there, underwater photography and so forth. And again, you can do that up to a year and extend it. I can tell you right off my own personal knowledge about scuba diving that to become an instructor, it's going to take you a couple years to get there. Unless you're incredibly fit and you could wipe it out and you've got a lot of money, you can do it shorter, but on average, it's going to take you quite a few years. And also, when you get to dive master, a lot of schools will pay you to work for them, so then you can change your visa status from an education visa after you've done 1 or 2 years, and you can change it to a work permit and work for a local scuba diving club as a dive master. Not a bad option there. As I've said, the options there are there for you if it's something that you want to consider doing and staying in Thailand longer. Now, I also have to put this out because it is very important. In Thailand, they're clamping down on these education visas. If you're going to go down this route, yeah, you can get an education visa and not turn up and not pay the tuition fees. But if you get caught, I'm not saying you will, but if you get caught, there are severe penalties. Number one, it's considered fraud. They can cancel your education visa and deport you from the country. So I would not recommend it. People have done it and not got caught, but I'm not going to recommend that on my channel. I think it's too risky, and if you're going to do this, you should do it the right way and stay legal. So now that I put that out, let's talk about the pros and cons. Got to put my trusty glasses back on again. And the pros and cons for this are: pros, allows you to stay in Thailand for up to 1 year at a time and is renewable up to a maximum of 3 years. Okay, I'm going to go into a bit more of that as we get down here. What's one of the cons? If you get the visa and you don't do the course, you could have your visa canceled and even deported, as I've already said. And you can extend this up to a maximum of 3 years. I've done quite a bit of research on this from what I can find online. The agents are talking about as well that deal in these types of visas. And this is what I can find out. And I'm going to read out my footnotes that I made in regards to this. Different immigration offices in Thailand require you to leave Thailand and then re-enter and restart the process over again to renew for another year. So after you completed your first year, different offices, depend where you are, Udon Thani, Chiang Mai, to name a couple. I know there's loads of offices, Bangkok and so forth. Some of them will require you to leave Thailand. So you'd go out of Thailand for a couple of days, come back in on a tourist visa and start the process over again. You can also apply for this if you're interested. You can apply for it at your own home country, get the course, approved through the embassy or consulate where you live, you can do it that way too prior to coming out, and you can also do it inside the country on a tourist visa. You can transfer that onto an education visa. There's plenty of agents out there that do it. I would advise you to do it through an agent because there is some red tape, and it's not as straightforward as we'd like to think, but they make it seamless and it's pretty quick. So you can get your education visa in as little as 3 to 4 weeks. Again, you can renew it for a year up to a maximum of 3 years. Now here's where it gets kind of nice. And yes, you can do this. And I've spoken to agents and it's not a problem. What you can do is you can do a course up to a maximum of 3 years. So here's what I put in my notes. You can, for example, do a 3-year language course and decide you want to become a scuba diving instructor and do that again for a total of 3 years and so forth. And that is completely legal in Thailand. If you're, say, in your 30s, you already got a pension from if you did 20 years in the Army and you're like 38, 40, but you're still too young to get that retirement visa in Thailand, this could be an option for you. You could do a 3-year course in Thai language. How long do you have to go to school? It's a very good question, and it varies between schools. There are some schools out there that you can do a language course with, and you only have to go 8 hours a week. Now, you can split that up how you want. You can do 8 hours in one whole day. You can do 2 4 hours, or you can do 4 2 hours. Up to you, however you want to do it. But the minimum requirement that I have been able to find from my own personal experiences now, and that's all I talk about on my channel, is the minimum requirement is 8 hours a week for that. Scuba diving, you're going to be doing a lot more than 8 hours a week, I promise you there. Culinary courses, massage courses, I'm not entirely sure on. I didn't look into the ins and outs, or Muay Thai. Not something that interested me, but it may interest you, and it gives you an option to stay there longer. So you can do the 3-year course if you want to. You can start out as a learner in the Thai language and get all the way up to intermediate and expert in a 3-year period. After the 3-year period, if you want, and you think, okay, I still got another year or two until I can get that retirement visa, do another course. Do another course. There's so many out there that you could do. If you're fit and strong, do Muay Thai, or you want to try your hand at massage, impress a girl later on down the line, or impress a guy, whichever way the road suits you on that one. There's things that you can do, and there's ways that you can get it done and stay there a long time in Thailand without having to do a visa run, at the end of 90 days and coming back for an additional 3 months and only can stay 6 months in Thailand on a tourist visa. This is one of the options out there, and it's available to you, and it's straightforward and easy to get from inside Thailand. Now, what also makes this great is from an agent that I've watched and I've followed. This particular agent says that, okay, what if I'm a single mother, or maybe I'm married and I've got 2 children? Well, what you can do if you wanted to do the education route that way and you're under 50, so you don't qualify for the retirement process, or maybe you're over 50 and you don't want to do the retirement process. What you can do is you can come out and get your education visa, and then you can put your children down, provided they're under the age of 19. They all say this. You can check out the Thai government websites. They all say 19 years old is the cutoff period for a dependent visa. What you can do is you can go over there on an education visa, get your kids put on as a dependent visa, and they can go to school there in the international schools, or you can homeschool them, whatever it is that you want to do. There's so many options out there, and this is a great avenue and a great way of doing it. Okay, so that's the end of that one for as far as education visas. What do we got coming up for you? What we got coming up for you is I am flying back to Jomtien tomorrow. I'm homesick. I cannot wait to get back there. I'm missing the food so much. And most of all, I'm missing my wife, Darlene. And she'll be seeing this very shortly because I send it to her and she edits it. But I have to put this out there. I'm not very good at editing. I don't understand all these gadgets and everything else. Yeah, I'm old school. Darlene is fantastic at it. So I film the videos here in Philippines. I send them over to her via the Line app in 4-minute intervals, so you keep seeing the screen fade in and out. Well, that's why, because I got to cut the video there and then start again in 4-minute intervals. If I go above that, the quality really gets bad, and I apologize for the quality in some of the footage that I've done out here, because when you're transferring it onto an app and you're sending it across the seas and she gets it, the quality goes down from all of a sudden 720, which I filmed this in, down to 420 or 300, even less. And I apologize for that. And I promise as soon as I get back to Thailand tomorrow night, the quality will go back up and you'll be able to watch our videos in high definition on your TV. Also, we may decide in the near future, because the camera does support 4K and we use an Action 3 from DJI camera, that we'll try filming in 4K and see how that comes out for you, especially when we're doing the beaches and condos, restaurants, and things of the nature when I get back to Thailand. So I'm flying back to Thailand tomorrow night, as I said. My plane lands at 10 o'clock. I'll be getting off the plane and hopefully get home about midnight. Traffic shouldn't be that bad that time of night. There is a toll road that goes from Bangkok all the way down to Jomtien and Pattaya, and it's pretty quick. It's a 4 or 5 lane road, like we got highways in the West, but you pay tolls on them. That's what I'm doing in the next day. After that, on what are we at? Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So I'm lost in days of the week here. Wednesday, I have to go to the bank and I have to get a money order, MoneyGram, whatever you want to call them in your relative country, to pay for the brand new pickup truck that I'm buying. It is a Toyota Hilux called Revo Rocco. If you've never heard of it, it's one of the new models of the Hilux out. And we fell in love with it. Drives just like a car, and I'm going to be making a video on that, the bank process, and also the purchase process, and all the extras that I put on, and all the extras that I'm going to be putting on it. So thank you so much for watching our videos. Wherever you are, God bless, take care, and stay tuned.